Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very special yoga session for you all. I'm super excited about this one because we are going to focus on stress relief and overall strength. We're going to do some standing poses at the beginning, move through some transitions, and then come into some seated poses at the end to really help calm our minds. So it should be a nice flow, and hopefully you get a lot out of it. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Adrian. I'm a certified yoga teacher, and today we're going to go through a 20-minute session. So let's begin. Okay, so we're starting up on our feet and we're bringing our feet together. Turn your toes out, reach your arms overhead, and take a couple deep breaths. Lift up through the spine, drop down, and come back. Okay, now we're going to hinge forward. Take that same breath, lift up through the spine, and slowly bring yourself down to a standing forward fold. You can put your hands on the ground or just let them hang loose, just relaxing the body, lengthening the spine. Hands down by your side. Inhale, look up, turn your head to the right. Exhale, drop your head down and then come back to center. Inhale, look up, turn your head to the left. Exhale and drop down. Now we're going to come back to that hinge position. So another inhale, lift up through the spine, and another exhale to hinge forward. And from there, we're going to bend our knees, bring our head down towards our shins, trying to get a nice little stretch in the lower back. Relax the body and try not to hold your breath. Remember to breathe throughout the whole sequence. And then we going to come back to a standing forward fold, and we going to bring our hands overhead. Now this time, we're going to rock forward onto our toes and come back to standing. Now if that was too much movement, you can keep your feet on the ground and just raise your hands overhead. But rocking forward onto the toes is definitely going to stretch out those calves. Okay. So we're going to start moving through these flows a little quicker now and kind of find a little groove. So remember to listen to your body. If it feels good, you can go a little faster. But if you need to slow down, go ahead and slow down. We're going to bring our feet wider apart. Turn your toes out again, lift up through the spine, and come down into that hinge. And from there, we're going to bring our hands down, bend our knees. Come down and try to get a little bit of a stretch in the lower back, and then come back up. And then we're going to hinge one more time, lift up through the spine, and then we are going to come over and plant our right hand on the outside of our left foot. We're going to bring our left hand overhead and reach for the sky. Okay, so we're just lengthening through the spine, and we're going to stay here for 2 breaths. Now from there, we're going to come back to center. Bring our hands down and hinge one more time. This time, we're going to bring our left hand on the outside of our right foot, and our right hand is going to come up overhead. So you should feel your spine lengthening and opening up. And then we're going to come back to center. Now we're going to hinge one last time. Bring your hands down and come down to that seated position. You can either sit with crossed legs, or if that's not comfortable for you, just sit on the tops of your hamstrings. And from there, we're going to bring our hands together in prayer position. Now we're going to tuck our chin to our chest, close our eyes, and we're going to rock forward. Now as you're rocking forward, you're going to bring your hands down and spread your fingers wide. And then you're going to inhale through the nose, and then exhale through the mouth. And you're going to repeat that 3 times. So that was 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to go ahead and do that one more time. Tuck your chin to your chest, hands in prayer position, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, and then rock forward. Spread your fingers wide and relax your body. And that's 3. So we're going to come back to that seated position with our hands in prayer. Position now, we're going to bring our left hand over to the outside of our right knee. bring our right hand up towards our left shoulder. And then from there, we're going to twist to the right. So your left hand should be resting on your right knee, and your right hand should be resting on the ground behind you. So if it's comfortable, go ahead and twist your body to the right and try to look over your left shoulder. And we're going to hold this for 5 breaths. Okay, and from there, we're going to come back to center, put our hands back in prayer position, and then we're going to switch sides. So this time, we're going to bring our right hand over to the outside of our left knee, and our left hand is going to come up towards our right shoulder. Go ahead and twist to the left and rest your left hand on your right knee. Try to look over your right shoulder if it's comfortable. And then we're also going to hold this for 5 breaths, okay? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to come back to center one last time. Put our hands in prayer position. Rock forward, spread our fingers wide. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And then we're going to come to a nice seated position. So we're going to bring our hands together. This time we're going to bring them into a triangle shape. It's where our thumbs should be touching, our pointer fingers should be extended, and then our middle fingers should be touching. And then we're going to bring our elbows in towards our knees. And then from there, we're going to bring our head down towards our hands, and we're going to focus on our breath. So this time we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth and then hold that breath for just a couple seconds and then inhale again. And then we're going to repeat that on the other side. So bring your hands together, bring them into that triangle shape. And then we're going to bring our head down towards our hands. Again, we're going to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and hold that breath for just a couple seconds, and then inhale one more time. Okay, so from there, we're going to bring both of our hands over to the outside of our left leg. So we are going to have one hand on the inside of our left thigh and one hand on the outside of our left thigh. And then we're going to bring our head down towards our hands. We're going to focus on our breath, and we're going to inhale and exhale 3 times. And then we'll switch to the other side. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to bring our hands over to the outside of our right leg. One hand on the inside of our right thigh, one hand on the outside of our right thigh. Bring our head down towards our hands, and then we're going to inhale and exhale 3 times. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to finish off with a savasana, so you can lay flat on your back, or if that's not comfortable for you, you can stay seated. If you do lay down, make sure you have your legs open, your arms open, and just relax your body. Focus on your breath and try not to move for 5 minutes. So that brings us to the end of our session. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you felt empowered and strong, and most importantly, I hope you were able to find a way to reduce stress in your life, because we all know how important that is, right? Reducing stress can lead to a healthier life. It can help you make better food choices. It can help you get a better night's sleep and overall just live a more balanced lifestyle. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe because every week we post new videos on stress management and overall wellness. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hello and welcome to this episode of Find Your Flow. I'm your host. Today we're talking about the immune system. This is part 2. And if you haven't already, please go back and watch part 1. We lay the groundwork for understanding how to be proactive about your health, not reactive. And I know we all want to feel amazing, but we can't do it from a place of fear. So one of the things that I've always loved about yoga is that it teaches us to find the strength inside ourselves. It teaches us that we are more than our physical bodies. We are also spirit. We are consciousness. We are awareness. We are not separate from life. We are life. Okay? And when we learn that we can tap into the strength within ourselves, okay, it gives us the courage to take charge of our own health and to make choices that empower us rather than those that scare us. So let us jump into it with a couple of poses that I love because they really get me centered and grounded. So to begin, you can come to a comfortable seated position. Find your easy pose. Close your eyes and just become aware of your breath. Notice your breath. Just notice what it feels like as it moves in and out of your body. Feel the expansion in your lungs and your rib cage and how it affects the muscles in your body as you breathe. And then start to soften your gaze at the bridge of your nose. Relax the muscles around your eyes and your mouth. Start to drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Roll the muscles of your neck to the sides and look up towards your forehead. Hold this for just a couple of breaths and then slowly blink and allow your eyelids to come down over your eyes and soften the muscles in your face even more. Now we're going to bring our hands together in front of our body and interlace our fingers. Turn the palms to the right so that our thumbs are facing slightly upwards. Lift this up towards the ceiling and take the other hand and place it on top. Now all we're going to do is just gently pull these hands towards one another and then release. Do that one more time and then one more time and then one more time. And each time you do, just feel the tension releasing through your arms and shoulders, allowing them to soften and relax even more. You can stay here for a couple of breaths, or just slowly open your eyes and come back to center. As we move into standing poses, I want you to think about rooting down through the feet. Think about how your feet are planted firmly on the earth and your body coming up on top of that like a tree. Really get a sense of stability and strength from your legs and your pelvis, and then lengthen your spine up towards the sky. I love this pose. It helps me to feel strong and tall, and I love how it opens up the chest. So come to a comfortable stance with your feet hip-width apart. Bring your hands together in front of your body and then reach both arms overhead, extending all the way up towards the sky. As you do, lift your gaze and allow the muscles in your chest and your upper back to expand outwards. Hold this for 5 breaths and then slowly lower your arms down to the sides of your body while you inhale and then exhale on the release. Now, you can either keep your arms at your sides, or you can bring them behind your back and clasp your hands together. If you're able, lift up onto the balls of your feet and then slowly rock back onto your heels. Stay here for 5 breaths and then slowly come back to standing. Repeat this entire sequence 2 more times. This next pose is a twist and it's great for digestion. And since food is one of the main topics of today's show, I thought it was perfect for us to do this now. Also, I think it helps to engage the parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest and digest, and we need to be able to rest when we're digesting. So come to a standing position. Bring your hands together in front of your body and then place one hand on top of the other. Slowly raise these above your head, keeping them in contact with one another. And then, as you inhale, twist your body to the right, bringing your left palm to the outside and your right palm to the inside. Keep your gaze looking up towards your hands, and then slowly return to center. Do that one more time. And then, last time, as you inhale, twist to the right. As you exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, twist to the right, and then come back to center. Hold here for a couple of breaths, and then slowly lower your arms down to the sides of your body and shake it out. You can do this entire sequence 2 more times. If you're looking for more ways to support your immune system, I highly recommend watching our video on the immune-boosting foods. These foods will help to fuel your body so that it has what it needs to thrive. You can watch it here. One thing that the experts are focusing on right now is getting enough vitamin D. The Council for Responsible Nutrition recommends 10 to 20,000 IUs per day. Now that is much higher than the RDAs, which are set very low at 600 IUs. However, I don't recommend taking more than 10,000 IUs without first consulting with your doctor. If you want to avoid taking vitamin D supplements, then you'll need lots of sun exposure, 40 minutes of midday sun exposure 3 to 4 times per week. But it depends on the time of year and your skin pigmentation. There are many factors, and if you live in the Northern Hemisphere during winter months, it's almost impossible to get enough vitamin D naturally. Now, I wanted to share this recipe with you because it is so delicious, and it's one of my go-to immune-boosting recipes. When I feel like I'm getting sick, now ginger has been used for centuries for its immune-boosting properties. And elderberry is another powerful natural remedy for supporting the immune system. So let's talk about this recipe for elderberry ginger syrup. It's so simple. You combine equal parts fresh grated ginger and raw local honey. Add boiling water and simmer on low heat for 15 minutes. Strain the mixture and add the elderberry syrup. You can find elderberry syrup at most health food stores. And then you can store this in the refrigerator and take a tablespoon whenever you need it. This is a powerful combination for soothing sore throats, coughs, and congestion. I love this last pose because it helps to calm the nervous system, and it brings a sense of peace and grounding to the body. I call this pose supported child's pose because it allows the body to melt into a supported forward bend, and it's so relaxing. So come onto your hands and knees. Bring your big toe to touch and sit your hips back towards your heels as best as you can. Place a block or a book bag or a pillow between your calves and the floor. Take your arms and place them alongside your body. Turn the palms to the ceiling and then walk your arms up onto the support. Once you're here, drop your head down towards the mat and allow your chest to sink deeper into the bend. Hold this for 5 to 10 breaths. And then slowly work your way back up. If you find that your back is really tight, you can always take a strap or a towel and place it under your thigh and your calf to help hold the leg open. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Find Your Flow. Please tune in next time for more mindful movement. And until then, breathe, stretch, and flow.